everybody, welcome into another SFA training camp video. One of the biggest questions I always get is what's the schedule? When's game day? How long does off season take? So I wanted just to put a quick video out, just to tell you guys how it works here. So the SFA works on a 5-day schedule during the regular season. So day one is obviously game day. So every week, sim games are first. They get posted at the bottom of the server in all of the conference channels here. Okay, you get the scoring summary, the stats, and the players of the game. Then we go over to Twitch and we stream BearCave games. This is 10 games that were handpicked, that were interesting, or have users that have some sort of major significance for the week. And we quick sim. If it's close at the end, then we watch it. After the BearCave games are completed, then we watch game day, which is obviously the game of the week, and it's CPU versus CPU, and it's a great time. Normally game days take a few hours, but that in itself is one day. The second day of the week, so the following day, is when I give an update on stats. So this is what it looks like. So I give you updates on the passing leaders, rushing leaders, all this good stuff. I do player of the week for NCAA and all of the conferences themselves. And then I also, if there's any users who are in any award races, I'll post them here, and then always give a Heisman update as well. Next on that day, I always give an update on injuries. So I will always post any user team injuries, SFA player injuries, or any players that are over 85 overall that are like significant injuries. And I'll split them up between minor and major injuries. Anything minor is 5 or less weeks. Anything that's major is 6 or more weeks. Also, the main part of the second day is rankings. So once game day is complete, you have roughly 24 hours to submit your rankings into the coach rankings input. In weeks 1 through 10, we do a coaches poll, so all users can submit their own poll if they want, and we'll tally them up. And this is what it looks like, and then I'll input them into the game. So that's really what that day is for as well. On the third day of the week, this is when I start getting us ready for the next week. So this is where I'll post all the user game previews or any major games, obviously. So this is what they look like. I will also post the BearCave schedule for the week, because one of the big things we do in the server is you're able to guess which team is going to win or cover the spread. So this is what a typical week will look like. And then you can see everybody submitting their guesses, and then we'll tally up how well you do. And high performers over the full season will get player rewards if you finish in the top 3. So this is one of the more fun things that we do in the server, and it can be a long, grueling season if you're bad, or a very fun reward if you end up being good. Finally, on day number 4 of the week is I do a full recruiting update. So this is what it looks like. So I will give you updates on all of your classes kind of throughout the season. But mainly what this is for is to give an update on the 24 user players that we've inserted into the recruiting class. So see where they're going, kind of watch these battles and see where they commit. Users don't have any control over where these players go, but it's still a lot of fun to track them. For instance, Fred Burt's here. It was a grueling, long battle all season long, but our coach Mike was able to finally pick him up. Finally, the last day of the week is really just a rest day. Mainly for like media stuff, gearing up for the week if I need to make any playbook changes or depth chart changes or that kind of thing. Really just gives me a day to catch up if I need to. And then as far as recruiting goes, I will always post player cards the same day as a game day. That way you have a full week to do pitches, and signing days normally right after games. So that's all on the first day. So 5-day schedule. When we do get to the off season, normally it takes about 2 weeks. When there's holidays, obviously it's going to be longer, and depending on how active users are in getting me answers to the things I need from them. But normally I try to keep off seasons at 2 weeks. If you have any questions about specific schedules, let me know. Yeah, thanks for watching.